All right. Hello and good evening, everybody. My name is William King, and I'm the CEO and founder of TribeLync. Next slide. So I'd like to tell you a little story. So I've been traveling the world, kind of a global nomad, and every place I've gone to, I've kind of been there for about 2 or 3 years. And what I've noticed is every place that I've traveled, I've always had trouble making new friends and new connections. So when I got to a new place, I would kind of leverage the social media and social network platforms that were available to kind of look for new friends and new connections, but never could really find, people that, I could really relate to and build deep, meaningful relationships. Next slide. So this is why I've created TribeLync. So TribeLync is a social connection platform service used to connect people with shared interests and hobbies, develop valuable relationships in real life. And because of COVID, I've kind of pivoted for also virtual based on mutual levels of interest. Next slide. So this is our solution. So we're currently developing this solution now, and we'll be launching the MVP here in March. So we're super excited and ready to roll it out. Next slide. So here is our mutual levels of interest process. So this is pretty much our special sauce. So all of the users on the platform will actually initiate this process when they're reaching out to other users. Next slide. So you'll see here, so this is an example on the platform here. All of the feeds are all based on your interests and hobbies. So you'll kind of get curated feeds based on your interests and hobbies, which is kind of tailored to you, which is beneficial to help you make these deep, meaningful relationships and connections. Next slide. So this is our market share for 2020, 3.4 billion active social media users, translates to 46 billion. And we're going for 1% of the market. Next slide. So our business model is a freemium-based business model. So we're going to offer a basic account, which is going to, we're going to do target advertisement, have a limited amount of tribes and events, restrict the location. And then also for our premium version for Tribe Pro, we're going to do $10 a month, ad-free experience, unlimited tribes, events, and connections, also global worldwide search. Next slide. So here are our pipeline of clients that we're targeting. So Peloton, Afrotech, and Founders Institute. Because I'm an alumni of the Founders Institute Frankfurt first cohort, I thought it'd be the best place to start to kind of acquire users and to actually start building tribes locally here in this community. Next slide. So here's our go-to-market strategy. So we're going to launch in New York, Atlanta, San Francisco, and Frankfurt. And the idea is to bring users and businesses to the TribeLync platform. Next slide, please. So here's our growth strategy to acquire customers, retain customers, and stay competitive. So we're going to do a marketing campaign, SEO, SEM, and then also do a customer feedback system in place, and then also develop on Android and iOS for product development. All right, next slide, please. So the social platform competitors out there. So you'll see the ones on the left, social networks and social media, and you'll see us here on the right. So we're focused on social connection, which is one-to-one, valuable, deep, meaningful relationships. All right, next slide. This is the team so far. So we're moving forward and building the platform. If you're interested in joining the team, please feel free to reach out to me. I'll send my contact information in the chat, and you can meet with me on a breakout session after this session here. Next slide, please. So we're asking for $500,000. This money will be used to help us finish development for product development, hire key staff, and marketing. Next slide. Why now? Because in this situation and time we find ourselves in COVID-19, we're all desiring really true connections and deep, meaningful relationships. And TribeLync will be the future of on and offline social connections in one platform. Next slide, please. So TribeLync, thank you. And if everybody takes out their phone and scans this QR code, you'll actually be able to go to the TribeLync app and then get all my contact information. Please feel free to reach out to me, send me an email, a text, and I'm at your disposal. So thank you so much.